Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Today is Monday. What is today? Monday, September 21st. We are midway throughout September, and like I said, today is Monday. It's also Saints game day. I do not have on my Saints gear, but the Saints will play tonight, so it will be Monday Night Football. So Ever is bringing me to my appointment, and he will head off to work. I have on a blue dress with some white tights, a bracelet that one of family friend of ours, she sells jewelry, and so she gave me some pieces, and I've been loving it. So that was back in probably maybe May she did that, and I am absolutely loving it. So buenos dias, good morning, good morning, good morning. Appointments, I was home, and my mom and I tried tirelessly, but we had great success to try to get through to my neurologist. The last time I spoke with him when I was in the hospital back in July for the porta cavity removal, I had the infection and all that craziness was going on. And the reason I have been trying to get in touch with him is because he gave me the go-ahead to get another central line, and the one I had before was the board power port. So I don't know if I will be getting the same thing, a different type, or just another central line, a different type of central line. Since I've been home out of the hospital since July, I have been doing the infusions like I normally do, but the nurses have been having a troublesome time trying to find veins, doing that twice a week, and then also doing blood work. And I go to another hospital, then I have my hematologist doctors that are at another hospital, and you go to the phlebotomist, regular phlebotomist, they're drawing from the hands. So when I would go over there, it was easier for individuals that were trained to draw from the port. It was easier for me. I didn't have to worry about just going to a regular phlebotomist. But I'm not having central line anymore. It's been really a crazy ride, dealing with that. I've mentioned before I had marks on my hands, in my forearms from trying to, them trying to find, any type of access. Has been crazy. And then you go in the worst spot possible, right here in the wrist area, which is so sensitive and painful. It's hard in my hands every single time a nurse goes there. I've never had arthritis, but there's a lot of complaints of being around individuals that had arthritis. My grandmother, that achy, crampy feeling. Your hand always feels like it's just gnawing and in pain. I get that when I had the needle being inserted, and when the needle is out, I definitely feel great relief. But once it's out, once it's taken out, those quick 5-10 minutes feels like 4 hours because it hurts so bad. And sometimes, it goes away within a few minutes. Other times, it'll ache for a day. And, I don't want to take another medication for it because I'm already on a lot of medication already. So sometimes it's just, if I do take something, it might be a Tylenol or, ibuprofen. Other than that, I might just get like a cold or warm compress. I might have Ever massage it, put a heating pad on it, and I'll just do that. Sometimes I use the hand stabilizers, which I need to get more of those because I had them for about 2 years. It's about the time Ever and I got married, and they're completely worn out, and I need to purchase some more. So yeah, you guys, but that's the update for right now, and heading to my infusion. So after that, I will be able to go and see my neurologist, because not his nurse, but one of the desk clerks called me back, and she spoke with him, and he asked me could I come for 10:30. So I am so grateful that I'll be able to see him today. And I'm going to try my best because he's not a fan of recording. So I respect that and I honor that. I don't want to do anything that's going to, break the rules. I try to do it sneakily. But the whole weekend, it's definitely been autumn weather. It's been fall weather. It rained all day yesterday. It rained all day Saturday. It's just like one of those curl up with a good bug, curl up with the remote in your hand, don't move, watch Netflix, watch Hallmark movies type of weather. It's like you don't want to go anywhere, you just want to sleep, chill, and relax. And I love it, especially when I have appointments. I'm good to go. If you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, one of my posts, because I put it in my stories. It's in my stories, so you might see it on my Instagram. But on Wednesday, I had like an early morning appointment to talk to my GI doctor, and I didn't, take a picture or record that. And my dad bought me because he was off because of the weather and everything. So he was able to give my mom a break. So he was So we went to that, and then I sat down and watched one of my favorite westerns. It come on Monday through Friday. Is Laramie. I love watching that show. I am fully addicted, and I do not apologize about it. So I came home and changed out of my clothes and just relaxed and watched back-to-back episodes. And then after that, then I watched Wells Fargo. And then that's what I did on Wednesday. But look, it's raining now. The weather is out there, so it's been like this, like I say, all week, and it's that cool weather that's coming through. So I live for this here because I can do like my tights. I do tights all the time anyway, with certain outfits. But especially now, you can even the more pull out sweaters and jackets as the weather is changing, and then headed into winter, because then that's around Christmas, and then my birthday and Christmas music, just everything that brings. So I'm awaiting that, but I'm also going to enjoy this. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. So today is Thursday, September 25th or the 24th. It's Thursday morning. I'm heading to my appointment. Oh God, this police here with these bright lights. See there, look, a little bit after 6, and I'm headed to my appointment on this morning. So it's definitely like an overcast day. I don't know if it'll rain. It did rain sometime last night because there's water on the truck now, but might be another rainy day today. So that's how I was talking to you guys about the update I had last week going to my hematology doctor's visit. I have not had my infusions yet, so still waiting on the doctors to give me a call. One thing I do know is that they sent me a paper saying that I would have blood work done in December on the 17th, which is my birthday. So I don't know if that's just going to do blood work and then they will decide to do the infusion around that time. I don't know if it's just regular, just going to do the blood work and then make a decision to do that. But also on last week, this week on Monday, because when the video was uploaded, I already seen my neurologist. So I saw him on Monday after my infusion, and it was I say a half and half. It was a good visit, then it was also kind of stressful. So the medication that I'm on for the MS, that script runs out in January, but he refilled it, so I will be able to stay on that. One of the things that we talked about was the vitamin D2 that I take with MS. That is very important to keep your vitamin levels up. And he checked it. It's a little bit of a low normal, but he wants it to be closer to the normal range of what it should be. And I'm all game for that, because if anything, my body can benefit from that. I'm definitely participating. So he didn't, the ones that are prescribed, I've been on it for a while, and I guess my body,
Louisiana 23 South, Lafayette Street.
My body is not taking it as it needs to. So he told me to try vitamin D3, and that's something I have to get over the counter, not by prescription. So even I forgot to get that last night. I had to go get my prescription from Walmart, but somehow in the system they did not have my medications ready, so we had to wait a while to get it done, and totally forgot. I was sitting there waiting for prescriptions to be refilled to get the vitamin D3. So when my mom comes to pick me up, probably stop at Walmart and get that done today. Pick up the vitamin D3, because like I say, it's an OTC, over-the-counter medication that you don't need a prescription for. So what else did we talk about? Just he put things in the system to try to move up, to try to get the Portacat, to try to get the Portacat done. So just hospital that he that did it last year, did it 2018, for them to contact me to get that done. So hold on, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right now we're gonna pick up a coworker of his, and then he'll drop me off at the hospital. So I mean, I have time. But yeah, so that's what we're doing now. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. What else did we talk about? He was kind of half and half. Like he did forget that he did give me the go ahead to get it done, and then he was kind of changing his mind about it, and we kind of went back and forth, in the discussion about it. We went with the IV fluids mixed with the vitamins, because he said, well, I don't think you need that anymore because you've been on it for a while. And I was telling him, I said, well, my body does not hold any liquids, with the, first it was the gastroparesis, now they said I don't have that anymore, and that's been a couple months. And we're having the gastritis that I was told about back in, when was that? Probably March or April. They told me that I had that, with those stomach issues, all of that has problems with digestion, swallowing, the early fullness, all those crazy things that I deal with on a daily basis is hard. So sometimes I have an appetite, a lot of times I don't. So now they put me on a weight loss stabilizer medication because I lose weight. And sometimes, like I say, sometimes I want to eat. My body is sometimes the stomach is holding the foods, other times it's emptying too quickly. It's just one of those back and forth crazy battles that you're trying to just find out what works best for me. So it's the stress of that, and then with the doctor, it's a lot. It's a lot. It really is a lot. But yeah, so we came to the decision, like he said, well, just try to do Pedialyte, maybe for a day or two, or maybe for a week, to see if you can tolerate that. And he said, if I can, what is that? He said, if I can, to go back to my appointment. But the good thing about it, like, he haven't canceled my appointments because they're ongoing, they're standing. He just said, I could just cancel, those 2 days. Then I'm glad I know what I'm talking about, because he did mention, when I first brought that up to him, and I was seeing a lot of devastation in my body back in 2017. He noticed how I was coming to him like almost every 2 weeks. And when I started getting the lactated ringers mixed with the vitamins, infusions inside, and the sodium chloride injections, and all those things being mixed together, my body started having like a more energetic type of feeling. I do get vitamin B12 shots. I got a shot on last week. So that's every 4 weeks, so that's once a month. And a lot of times that doesn't last, but I try my best, and he does work with me. So sometimes we do get into those battles where we go back and forth, put a lot of pressure on my body about a lot of medications or doing the thing to harm me. So I'm glad that he's on board with me about that. So that I'm trying to get all the help that I need to keep this body going at the best ability that God has created it to be. So right now we are, our 20-minute drive? 20 minutes?
40 minutes.
Well, it's about 45 minutes. Oh, it's about 45 minutes to an hour drive out there to the job. And co-worker his is going to ride with him. So today, so he's been working out there lately. It's a quick update. Monday night the Saints did lose, so I'm bummed about that, but it doesn't ruin my day. So they have a game. They have a game this. When the Saints play again? Sunday or Monday?
She said Sunday.
The games play again this Sunday. I don't know what time the game comes on for. So they have a game on the Sunday. Okay, you guys, so obviously I am definitely not at my appointment anymore. My mom has picked me up, so she's inside at Costco. This niece, my oldest brother's daughter, called her before she came to pick me up. And she works at Costco, but she's off today, and I believe she's not feeling well or something like that. She wasn't feeling good, so she called my mom to go and pick up the prescription here. I didn't feel like I did, but I am drained and tired, and with being anemic. Well, let me tell you guys, before my mom came to pick me up, I said about maybe the last 20 minutes before the infusion was getting ready to end, I started feeling like a very faint chest pain that occurred, and I was debating if I was going to let the nurse know or even go downstairs to the ER, because I don't let the nurse knew, then they probably would have called up a response, and then there would have been a whole lot of hoopla, and it wasn't to the extremity where all of that would have needed to take place. I just really believe from around when I first got there, they're doing my IVs and my hands and everything, like you guys already know, with the border cap issue, because I don't have any access. So the lady that did it today did a great job. She did one stick. She didn't have to dig and move around. Awesome. But while she was getting ready to flush the line, and she turned around to the machine to get that together so she can hook the tubing to the line in my hand, my blood decided to help her rush down into the line. And it started making me feel automatically just weak and tired. So right after that, a quick, little spell, I was okay. But that chest pain came on later, and it was, like I said, about maybe 20 minutes before my infusion was getting ready to end. So I just read through it, and it was fine. So I didn't tell the nurse or anything. But I did tell my mom about it. She was asking me if I wanted to go down to emergency, and I didn't, because they would do like a complete blood count, CBC, the whole workup, EKGs, all of those things there. But I knew it was just from me already being anemic, and then with the little, very small thing of having the blood to rush down into the line, which made me feel just, dizzy and a little loopy and lightheaded. And it's like that even when I get my blood drawn, I feel like that. And when I feel those issues, I just want to just rest and not move. And either if I'm just resting all day, then eventually I'll feel better. Or if it's just for a little while, get my body what it needs, and then I'm alright. But that's the major reason why I've been going into Costco. Other than that, I would be in there shopping because right before even that happened, I got a phone call from the other hospital. If you guys remember, in the video before this week, I was telling you guys that on last week I went to my hematology doctor appointment, and they was very concerned about my about my blood work, and they had left a voice message that they was going to schedule me for iron infusions as soon as possible. So that was last week, and I had one of the nurses coming back today and tell me that they're going to schedule me. I'm going to go to do my infusion on Thursday. That's not important. But anyway, my dad, he has cataract surgery on Tuesday for his eyes. So he had cataract surgery. My mom is going to go with him. I will be at my infusion appointment. Normally I would go on a Monday, but they happen to be overbooked on Monday, and the scheduling lady that does it, she would have put me around like late in the afternoon, like around 3 or 4, and that's horrible traffic. A lot of people getting off from work, and then you have to go across the bridge. I'm glad she didn't do that. So I don't want to have to miss a Monday, but it's not like I have to wait a whole week or whatever. I just won't be there on Monday, so I get to go Tuesday, so I won't complain. That's still good. I will have that. I will go Tuesday. I will have that Wednesday and Thursday break, and then I will go back on Friday. Then the following week, I'll be back on my regular scheduled program. He'll be home for about a week for recovery. Wednesday I'm free. Thursday I will go to the other hospital and do my iron infusions, and then Friday I will go back to. And then next week, I'll be back to my regular infusions on Monday. Do my regular infusion that Thursday morning, and then do my last dose of iron on that Thursday around the afternoon, because they'll do 2 doses. So I'll do one this week, and then I'll finish it the next week. So that is really good news, and I am very happy and excited about that. So that is all good.